today we are cooking chicken marsala. All right, so I got my timer. It's less than 60 minutes. Okay, let's start. So we have, for all of our ingredients, we have some salt, some pepper. Of course, yes, chicken marsala, I am using adobo. I'm using paprika. I have, again, the wine. Yes. I have about a pound of mushrooms. I already washed them. They're cut up. I have some chicken broth. And I also am making it with your bow tie pasta. Hello. All right, so we went over our ingredients: salt, pepper, garlic, adobo, paprika, our wine, some mushrooms, and we're gonna start pounding out our chicken. But before that, let me go grab my garlic because I forgot it. Hold on. All right, so we have my garlic. Of course, I always forget something. So we need about like 6 cloves of garlic when we're cooking this chicken marsala. We are going to be using fresh garlic. Again, I went over my ingredients, and if you do not know my ingredients, of course, where can you find it? On my YouTube channel. Go subscribe. All right, so we're gonna pound out this chicken. We're gonna pound it out. I have about 3 batches here. I'm pounding out the chicken. All right, so this is done. We don't have to go all crazy because they're thinned, they're sliced. I already sliced them. I already sliced them into like thin slices. You get the chicken breast, and you can make about 4 or 5 slices if you thin them the right way, right? Okay, so we're going to put this plastic back on. We're gonna add some more chicken so we can pound it out. All right, so we're gonna pound it out. Be careful with your fingers when you're pounding it out. Hello, everyone. All right, I'm gonna add in my pasta because my water is boiling. Ready? I already put in the salt. Remember to season your water. Salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay, so I'm gonna pound this chicken out, the rest of this chicken, and then we're gonna put the chicken back in a bowl so we can start seasoning this chicken. So we're going to be breading the chicken as well. You gotta make sure that you also season your flour, right? Whatever you put on that chicken, you put on the flour. That's my rule. And I'm sticking to it. How is everybody doing? Everybody's ready for the holidays? All right, so we're pounding out this last chicken. See, you guys could see what I'm doing. Hold on. Goodness. All right. So my chicken is pounded out. All right, now we are going to season this chicken. All right, here we go. Here we go. The last bit, here we go. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. All right, so we're gonna season the chicken. We are going to put, of course, pepper, adobo, some paprika, and some garlic salt. All right, and then we're just gonna take our tongs and we're just gonna make sure that the chicken is fully coated with all the seasonings. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more seasoning. This is my garlic salt. This is my paprika. This is my adobo. I know you guys are probably like adobo with chicken Marsala, but yes, I'm sorry. I have to season my chicken with adobo. I don't care what it is. And a little bit of pepper. All right, so again, make sure that I cut all the I cut the chicken. Try to cut it in all the same sizes. Again, why? Because you want to make sure that they cook evenly. You want to make sure that each and every chicken is seasoned well, right? All right. I think that's pretty good. Make sure every piece is seasoned, well marinated. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of this flour here and we're gonna season the flour as well. We're gonna put the same ingredients that I put in my chicken, I'm gonna put in my flour. So it's garlic salt, adobo, paprika, and some pepper. And some salt. I'm gonna put some salt in the chicken too. All right. So just gonna do it with your hand. You're gonna just mix this right on up. Right? I'm gonna start getting my pan on, making sure my pan is nice and hot. You wanna make sure that pan is nice and hot and ready for you. I'm checking on my pasta. My pasta's almost done. All right, a couple tablespoons of olive oil. And we're gonna heat that right on up. We're using one pan today, just one pot for our boiling water and one pan for our chicken and our sauce and everything you could think of. So we're gonna put a couple pieces in this flour. We're gonna bread them up. So right now, I'm just flouring my chicken. Make sure that they're fully coated. Make sure that they're fully coated, each side. Right. This is a process, guys. I'm just breading my chicken. Make sure you get each side. Remember to season the chicken well. Let's grab some powder from that side. All right, so let me wash my hands. Remember, I got my pan on high. I want it nice and hot. Remember, I want my pan nice and hot. I'm going to throw in some butter. I'm going to throw in some butter in my pan. All right. And I'm going to throw in a couple pieces now. My pan is nice and hot. I'm gonna fry this chicken for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna turn off my pasta. My pasta's done. Hello. So we breaded the chicken each side, right? We're gonna throw them in the pan for a couple minutes on each side. Remember, we're gonna take them out. We're gonna cook our mushrooms. We're gonna cook our onions. We're gonna cook our shallots. And we're gonna throw the chicken right back in with all those mushrooms and that really good Marsala wine. You want to drain your pasta. You don't want any of that water. Put it right back in the pot. And you want to make sure, as soon as you drain your pasta, you want to make sure you put a lot of butter on it. So your butter won't dry, your pasta won't dry out. So we're going to throw on some butter. No. All right, so we have our chicken. We have our pasta. Again, make sure you put butter on your pasta as soon as you drain it, because that's how it gets dried out if you don't add any butter or anything. So in this pan, I got a little bit of chicken broth. In this bowl, I got a little bit of chicken broth. I have a little bit of this wine, and I have a whole lot of butter. I'm gonna throw it in my pasta now. So that way my pasta stays nice, moist, nice and wet. It's not dry. It smells so good already. I'm gonna cut up my garlic here. So you just wanna, when you cut garlic, when you're working with garlic, you just press down and it comes right on off. See that? It's like magic. Let me touch my fingers. Right? You press right on down and you can just peel it right off. You want to make sure you cut up your garlic in really tiny pieces. It smells delicious. The fresh garlic is just going to give it another whole flavor, or another whole notch, I should say. And you cut up really, really, really fine and tiny. You want your garlic to be like this fine. Keep on cutting it. All right. I'm preheating my oven because once I make the chicken and the sauce and I put everything back in the pan, I pop it in the oven for about 5-10 minutes the most, just so everything could just like combine and become one, right? That's what we're looking for. All right, so my garlic is done. My chicken is almost done. We're gonna start cooking up these marshmallows. You hear me? Marshmallows. We're gonna start cooking up these mushrooms. We're gonna start cooking up these onions. I have one brown onion, which is white, but just it's brown on the outside. And I have one shallot. It's a good size shallot. Look at these shallots. Normally shallots are like small. Look at how big they are. But they're the perfect size. You just need one. All right, my chicken is done. Perfect. Okay. So in the same pan, we're not going to clean that pan. We're going to get all those juices and flavors from the chicken and the seasonings. The same pan, we're just going to put some olive oil. All right, the same pan. And we're gonna throw in our mushrooms. You want a lot of mushrooms. Chicken Marsala is what? With mushrooms. So you don't want to be cheap with your mushrooms. I got about 1 pound, and that should be enough. Again, I'm cooking for today, and hopefully I have enough for tomorrow that I don't have to cook tomorrow. But let's see, because my kids be tearing it up. All right, so we're cooking the mushrooms. You want to make sure you season your mushrooms as well. So we're going to put some garlic salt. Again, we're using the same ingredients, nothing else, nothing different. Some adobo on your mushroom. And then we're going to throw in some butter. Another teaspoon of butter. It's smelling so good. Everything is fresh. Let me show you guys my mushrooms. You want to cook your mushrooms for about a couple more minutes, maybe 3 more minutes before I put in my garlic. Your garlic is last. That way it's really fresh and it takes all those seasoning and just, again, like I said, it just marries those seasonings. I don't know how to say it. Like, you just want everything to come together. I have flour here and butter, about a teaspoon and a half of flour and a teaspoon of butter. I'm gonna mix it until it becomes like a paste. You just want to mix it until it becomes like a paste. Because that's how I'm gonna get my sauce to thicken. And that's perfect. You see that? Okay, I'm adding my onions, guys. Okay, so we got our mushrooms, we got our onions. Look at this, look at this. The freshness of the shallots and the mushrooms with the butter. Everything is just coming together so beautifully. Again, I'm gonna throw in this garlic at the very end. We want to throw in some heavy cream as well. So we're gonna put some heavy cream. We want about 1/3 of heavy cream. So we're gonna get that ready. Okay. Oh, everything looks so delicious. Let me show you. Mushrooms and onions. Now we are adding the garlic. All this garlic. Okay. We added the garlic. I'm gonna mix it. Oh my goodness, it's so good! So good! It's so crazy. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm so excited. I get excited about food and cooking. Alright, now we are going to add our wine. We're gonna add about maybe a cup to a cup and a half of our Marsala wine. So I'm going to add a cup first. All right. Now we want our Marsala wine to reduce, right? We want it to reduce as much as we can, and we are also going to add the chicken broth. But I want my Marsala to like cook a little bit into those onions and the garlic and the mushrooms. Let me not say marshmallows again. And I just wish I had this button, man, so you guys could smell this. Could smell my kitchen. All right, so guys, next week, you know, I am normally here on Mondays cooking it live with you guys, but next week I'm gonna be on Tuesday, not Monday. I gotta work a double, so we're gonna be back next Tuesday, less than 60-minute meals. Again, I want you guys to let me know what you want me to cook. Go in my DM and let me know. Whatever it is, it's Christmas week. I want to give back. So let me know what you want, and I will cook it. All right. So again, I want the wine to reduce. So I'm just waiting for it to reduce. I'm gonna add a little bit of the chicken Marsala. I have like 2 cups here, but obviously, chicken Marsala, the chicken broth. But I'm not gonna use the whole thing. I'm gonna use about maybe half a cup. All right, so, and we are going to add our paste that we made. You see the paste that I made? I said I put in about 1.5 teaspoons of flour, and then I had about 1 teaspoon of butter. That's gonna have our sauce thicken up. You want to make sure you get all of it, so that sauce will thicken right on up. And this is the color that I'm looking for. It's the the texture that I'm looking for. You ever been so proud of yourself, like when you make something? All right, so I'm gonna get the leftover juice. I'm gonna put it into this little bowl that I had, that I made the little paste, and I'm just gonna grab all that extra paste that I made. I'm gonna throw it right up in there. Oh my goodness! Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys. One second, okay? Never say you can't make chicken marsala from scratch, because it's so simple, so easy, so good if you use the right ingredients. Hello. All right, so now I'm adding the heavy cream. Okay, now I'm gonna add my chicken. Wait. I wanna show you guys the sauce first before I add my chicken. I'm gonna show you guys my sauce. Look at that. Look at how good that looks. Woo. All right, so my holder just broke. It's literally just broke on me. So give me a second, guys. Bear with me. All right, there you go. Oh my gosh. How am I gonna do this? Okay, my phone case just broke. So I'm adding the chicken. All right. I just added the chicken. Perfect. I'm gonna show you guys how this looks before I put it in the oven. I'm gonna put it in the oven for like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. I started a little late, so we're good. We're on time. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Look at how that looks. All right, I'm gonna pop it in the oven. All right, so I'm gonna pop it in the oven for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna clean up. We're gonna talk about all the ingredients that we used again, and we'll be good to go. All right, this looks super good. It smells amazing. All right, I'm gonna bring you guys on over here. I'm all up in. Let's put it down this way so you guys can see anyway. And of course, the phone is not charging. Look, you guys, this is the problem with live. You guys see everything and anything I do. But it is what it is, right? All right, let's come over here. See if it's charging. But it is what it is, guys. All right. You guys see the final product. There you go. I'm gonna throw on some fresh Parmesan cheese right on top. some of those mushrooms, some of that onions. Look how beautiful that looks. Nice and fresh. Less than 60 minutes. You have your chicken Marsala. Make sure you have some fresh Parmesan cheese. And we are going to get some fresh parsley. I'm going to break that parsley right on up with your hands. It is what it is, right? Oh my goodness, it smells so good. It smells so fresh, guys. Less than 60 minutes. That is your chicken Marsala. Less than 60 minutes, guys. Let's see if I can find a fork before my phone's up. Real quick, let's go. Oh my God, you guys, it is so good. I got sauce all on my phone. I'm trying to charge it so you guys could see. Okay, here it goes. It's charging. You guys could see the final product. Look at how beautiful this looks. Less than 60-minute meal. It is so good. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's amazing. Let me get a piece of this chicken, right? Because this is what you guys came for, right? The chicken. You guys, this is so amazing. Please don't get that store-bought sauce of the chicken Marsala. You guys can make it yourself. Again, go pick up this wine. It's cheap. $10, $11 the most. Make sure it's sweet. Less than 60 minutes chicken Marsala. Go get the ingredients listed on my YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much, Marlene. Happy holidays to you. And I will be back Tuesday, not Monday. I work Adobo on Monday, so I will not be here on Monday. I will be back on Tuesday. Let me know what you want me to cook. Less than 60-minute meal. Banging. Oh my God. I love mushrooms. They say like when the food's so good and it's really hot, you start like sniffling a little bit. So I'm gonna get off. So I won't start sniffling because it's so good. Again, remember everything fresh. Your garlic, your parsley, your Parmesan cheese, everything fresh. Less than 60 minutes. Go to YouTube and subscribe. Omaira's Kitchen. Thank you so much. God bless. Happy holidays to everyone. Good night.